Here's your wrestling news for April 28th, 2021. And if you like what you're watching, smash that like button and give us 1,000 likes or more. And your headlines for today include: WWE superstars feel company could bring back live fans right now. Chelsea Green under fire for stealing art, Green responds. Current situation of AEW Dynamite possibly moving for Turner's new NHL deal. AJ Styles and Omos' current status on WWE Raw. Former World Heavyweight Champion dropped 80 pounds for his return to the wrestling ring. Kenny Omega to make first Impact World title defense at special event. Andrade to wrestle former WWE Champion at wrestling event. Another pro wrestling legend running for office, and more. We're kicking off with WWE, who've hosted shows without any live fans for the past year, with WrestleMania 37 being the only exception to this rule. After over a year away, WrestleMania 37 was a big night for both the fans and the superstars, and it sparked a conversation amongst the performers. According to Wrestle votes, the main topic being discussed backstage at Raw was the UFC 261 event, which had a full crowd of 15,269 packed ViStar Veterans Memorial Arena. The report notes that though most superstars weren't advocating for 100% capacity, nearly everyone felt that live crowds could return in some form right now. In the Thunderdome, WWE controls how fans react and who they react to, whilst the live crowd gives the show a more authentic, albeit unpredictable feel, which sometimes goes against what WWE wants. Obviously, superstars are tired of having to compete in front of video screens each week, and we'll have to see if the WWE sticks with the Thunderdome, goes back to fans soon, or uses a hybrid of the two in the coming weeks. One name fans won't see in the Thunderdome or live in WWE is Chelsea Green, who was released earlier this month. Since being released, Green has filed for a copyright for her name and announced her own podcast, but is now in some hot water over misusing artwork. Recently, Green used some fan-created art without giving credit, and the artist's Twitter user Salsa Boy asked Green to give him credit, saying it's his only source of independent income. Not only did Green not credit the artist, she responded with a simple "I deleted it" before blocking him on Twitter. Fans were quick to criticize Green for both her actions and her response, and the former superstar didn't exactly help herself with a follow-up statement. In a separate tweet, Green said it's unfortunate how this matter has been handled, and while she said that she thinks artists deserve credit, she didn't reference Salsa Boy by name. Green also said that this situation was an oversight on her part, as she knows what it's like to be a starving artist struggling to survive, before saying she'll now stick to artists she's worked with in the past and know what kind of person she is. Green is now looking to put the matter behind her, and we'll have to see if she learns her lesson and is more careful about posting fan art in the future. Back to WWE, and we're sending our congratulations to Mansoor, who revealed that he got married this week. On Instagram, WWE's first ever Saudi-born superstar shared a photo of the rings, confirming his marriage to Orlando-based designer Mia Carey, and we'd like to extend our best wishes to the happy couple. Over to AEW next, as we recently reported that it may be Dynamite, not NXT, that is forced to move shows because of the NHL. That's because NBC, who owns the USA Network, chose not to put an offer in to air NHL content next season, whilst Turner, who owned TNT, now have a 7-year deal. During Wrestling Observer Radio, Dave Meltzer discussed Dynamite's issues, saying that it may not be guaranteed that AEW's flagship show will be moved. He explained, "The problem is your choices would be Monday night and Friday night, and it would probably be Friday night because Tony Khan was very adamant about not running on Monday night because he doesn't want to go against the NFL 3 months of the year, more than that actually. Friday would be going back to splitting the audience, and you're on a much weaker channel." By a much weaker channel, Meltzer means AEW Dynamite would be competing with SmackDown on Fox, whilst moving to Mondays would mean competing with Raw as well as the NFL. Though the thinking right now is AEW won't move, it could be disastrous for the company if they have to. And given the amount of money Turner has spent on the NHL rights, Tony Khan may not have a say in the matter. Raw news next, and at WrestleMania, AJ Styles completed the Grand Slam, winning the Raw Tag Team titles with Omos, but you wouldn't know it by tuning into the red brand. Fans have been quick to notice the champion's not being around, and during Wrestling Observer Live, Bryan Alvarez revealed that he asked about their status and were told nobody is being kept off TV. That means that neither AJ or Omos are injured, nor have either man tested positive, as it appears that WWE just has nothing planned for their new Raw Tag Team Champions. It wasn't too long ago that a recent outbreak meant WWE's rosters were shorthanded, but that isn't a problem anymore, as Alvarez was told that everyone is available. We'll keep our eyes peeled for AJ Styles and Omos, as their title reign is off to a rough start, and hopefully they'll make a return in time for WrestleMania Backlash on May 16th. In recent weeks, Mark Henry has made it clear that he wants to have one last match before he retires for good, and the Hall of Famer is putting in a lot of hard work to make it happen. Whether that match happens or not remains to be seen, but Henry is at least taking things seriously as he's lost a ton of weight in recent months. On Twitter, the world's strongest man shared a photo from his first vaccination jab, and it's clear that he's lost a ton of weight, in the hopes of having a match, with a rough estimate that he's dropped 80 pounds. Not including Royal Rumbles or Battle Royals, Henry's last singles match in WWE was on the February 13, 2017 Raw, losing to Braun Strowman by disqualification, and the Hall of Famer is ready to induct one more person into the Hall of Pain. Over to Impact now, as Kenny Omega made history at Rebellion, becoming the first man to be both AEW and Impact World Champion, which means he has 2 titles to defend. It's been confirmed that on May 15th, Omega will be a part of Impact's Under Siege special event, where he'll defend his Impact World Championship for the first time. It's unclear who he'll defend the title against, as it could be former champion Rich Swann, but it'll be interesting to see who Impact chooses for Under Siege en route to July's Slammiversary pay-per-view. One name who could one day join Omega in either AEW or Impact is Andrade, who's enjoying the perks of not being subject to a 90-day non-compete clause. Granted his release back in March, Andrade has been able to speak freely about his time in WWE and now has a major match booked for July. On Twitter, Alberto Del Rio announced that he'll be facing the former NXT champion on July 31st in McAllen, Texas, a match that many fans have been hoping for a very long time. 2 of WWE's most successful Mexican-American stars, this match will be Del Rio's first match since August 2019, when he teamed with LA Park to defeat Carlito and El Macias. Whilst this match is a huge deal, its status remains subject to change, as Del Rio is awaiting trial for charges of assault and kidnapping, and if found guilty, could be in prison for the rest of his life. As for Andrade, he recently teased signing a contract, but nothing has been confirmed just yet, and if things go according to plan, fans can expect to see him face Del Rio on July 31st in McAllen, Texas. Back to WWE, and ever since he took up his new rich man gimmick, Cameron Grimes has been compared to Ted DiBiase, and now the 2 affluent athletes have come face to face. On last week's NXT, Grimes tried to buy an NFT, but it was revealed that he got beaten to it by DiBiase. And this week, the Hall of Famer confronted Grimes in person when the NXT superstar went to buy a new watch. Using his trademark laugh, DiBiase left the store, leaving Grimes fuming, as it seems there could be more interactions between the 2. Since getting his new gimmick, Grimes has been one of NXT's most entertaining stars, providing some comic relief on the 2-hour show, and we're hoping this isn't the last time he comes face-to-face with the $1 Million Man. This week's NXT also saw a new vignette air as a video package for Diamond Mine aired for the first time. The vignette included a 3D emblem for Diamond Mine in an electric blue font with 2 fists colliding in the middle. Fans have been speculating as to who this could be, and the current popular opinion is that it may be Tessa Blanchard's long-awaited WWE debut, as she has diamonds in her entrance and ring gear. Some fans have speculated that the vignette is leading to Diamond Dallas Page having some involvement in NXT, possibly a stable, as he used the Diamond Mine name for a group he led from 1991 to 1992. The blue color scheme is also reminiscent of Page's wrestling attire, and we'll just have to see if it's Page, Blanchard, or someone else who emerges from the Diamond Mine when the time is right. And we're ending today with some political news, as yet another name from wrestling's past is running for office. This week it was confirmed that Harvey Whippleman is running for the Board of Aldermen in Walls, Mississippi, and if that town sounds familiar, it's the same place Whippleman was living when The Rock needed a place to stay when he was 15 years old, and Whippleman helped him out. Voting for the general election and Board of Aldermen started today for absentee voters and will run until June 5th, and Whippleman isn't afraid of using his celebrity connections to try and get votes. Whippleman's flyer for his campaign includes both his old pro wrestling name Downtown Bruno, as well as a photo of him with the Brahma Bull, and we'll have to see if this leads to the former WWE manager getting elected next month. Well guys, that's our news for today. Please share your comments below. Also hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell icon to receive all notifications. And as always, thanks for watching.